Nirvana is the ultimate state of peace and happiness where there is no suffering. It is achieved by understanding life deeply, letting go of desires, and living in a wise and mindful way. While it may seem far away, every step toward it brings more peace and clarity into one's life. Nirvana is an important concept in Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism, but it is understood slightly differently in each tradition. Let me explain it in simple terms, focusing mostly on the Buddhist perspective, as it is the most commonly known. What is Nirvana? Nirvana is a state of perfect peace and freedom. It means being free from all suffering, pain, and negative emotions like anger, greed, and jealousy. It's not a physical place, but a mental and spiritual condition where a person is completely at peace with themselves and the world. The word nirvana comes from an ancient Indian language called Sanskrit and means blowing out or extinguishing. It refers to putting out the fires of desire, hatred, and ignorance, which are the causes of all suffering in life. Why do people want to reach nirvana? In Buddhism, life is seen as a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, called samsara. This cycle is filled with suffering, which comes from desires and attachments. Nirvana is the end of this cycle. It is freedom from suffering and a state of ultimate happiness and contentment. When someone reaches nirvana, they no longer have to be reborn. This means they are free from all the struggles and challenges of life forever. How do people reach nirvana? Reaching nirvana isn't easy. It requires effort, discipline, and a deep understanding of life. Here are the steps in simple terms. Understanding the truths of life. Buddhists believe in the Four Noble Truths, which explain why we suffer and how we can stop suffering. These truths teach that life has suffering. Suffering comes from our desires and attachments. We can stop suffering by letting go of desires. Following a path called the Eightfold Path helps us do this. Following the Eightfold Path. This is a guide to living a good and meaningful life. It includes right understanding, knowing the truth about life, right intention, thinking in a kind and unselfish way, right speech, speaking honestly and kindly, right action, doing good deeds, right livelihood, having a job that doesn't harm others, right effort, working to improve yourself, right mindfulness, being aware of your thoughts and actions, right concentration, meditating to calm the mind. Meditation and wisdom. Meditation helps people calm their minds and see things clearly. Wisdom comes from understanding the nature of life, such as realizing that everything is temporary and nothing can bring lasting happiness. What does nirvana feel like? Nirvana is often described as a state of great peace and freedom. Imagine a time when you felt completely calm and happy, with no worries or fears. Nirvana is like that, but even better. It's permanent. People who reach nirvana are said to be free from all negative emotions and filled with wisdom and compassion. Is nirvana for everyone? In Buddhism, nirvana is the ultimate goal, but not everyone reaches it in one lifetime. Some people might spend many lifetimes learning and growing before they are ready. However, anyone can work toward nirvana by practicing kindness, mindfulness, and self-discipline in their daily life.